Habits that boost mental health. 1. Change the concept of having to fix something inside of you. When we think we need to fix something inside of us and we feel inadequate, we are assuming that we came into the world with something flawed. When we use the concept of fixing something in reference to ourselves, we feel trapped in a continuous cycle of insecurity. Therefore, we act out of the need to change what is wrong with us, or makes us incomplete. We identify with a negative image other things. This makes a total difference. 3. Use your breath to slow down the flow of your thoughts. There is a very close link between the breath and the flow of thoughts. Anxiety is the reflection of an overly active mind. When we slow down our breathing, we naturally manage to slow down our thoughts and, therefore, reduce our anxiety. 4. Looking at the past as an illusion. The past is simply a concept. On many occasions, part of our suffering comes because thoughts of the past determine and justify present behavior. For example, if someone was bullied at school, they will justify thoughts about those events to determine a current personality that is afraid of criticism. When we are aware of how the past is conditioning us and decide to let go of the control it has over us, we are free to enjoy the present. 5. Exercise most days. If you want to keep your mind healthy, understand the mind-body connection. When we take care of ourselves physically, our mind benefits as well. The mind, in a sense, is our body. We're much more vulnerable to unhealthy thought patterns when we don't move our energy through our body. Life is movement. However, we are often trying to cheat life, paralyzing our energy when we feel that we remain static for too long. Yoga is, without a doubt, one of the healthiest practices to improve our mental health, moving our energy through our body, and positioning our body in the most appropriate way, as if it were an antenna prepared to reorganize our energy correctly. 6. Look at moments of difficulty as an opportunity or lesson. Remind yourself, there is a lesson to be found in every difficulty. When we are immersed in suffering, we lose the ability to see clearly. It's a matter of perspective. It all depends on the place we choose to look at each situation. In every problem, there is an opportunity to grow. 7. Familiarize yourself with the space. Space is a moment of pause between a thought and a behavioral response. Practice not reacting angrily when you have an immediate urge. Instead, it allows that space to emerge between thought/emotion and response. It's usually a matter of 10 seconds. 8. Tolerate uncertainty. Intolerance of uncertainty and wanting to have everything under control is a sure path to anxiety. We have a very human need to know precisely what will happen next. This, obviously, in many cases, is not possible. Inner tranquility comes naturally when you let go of the need to always know what's going to happen next. Trust uncertainty and instead of looking at it as a danger, look at it as an ally. You will perform better in all areas of your life. 9. Choose happiness. Many of us believe that our stress is determined by what happens in our lives and in our circumstances. This is false. Tension arises only from our thinking, from our personal perceptions. Based on that, we determine our experiences because we are the creators of them. We can choose to be at ease. We can choose to be happy. It's something that's generated internally. 10. Act slower. Life slows down when we slow down and rush. Try. Notice how those who are restless or move and talk quickly tend to be the most anxious. Anxiety is created, in large part, by trying to go through life in a hurry. We can't process reality that quickly, so everything gets more complicated when we rush. Slows down. Do one thing and then the other, you'll see that everything becomes easier. 11. Understand the difference between imagination and rumination. Be aware of the tremendous power of thoughts. They can be used to visualize futures, design bridges, empathize with others, and make valuable calculations. But also be aware of their destructive power, especially when they take the form of worry or rumination. Pay attention to the difference and shorten rumination. How will you know how to do this? Bring your attention back to the present moment. 12. Connect regularly with pure awareness. Pure awareness is living the world around us without judgment. When we judge, we also feel the negative meaning of those judgments, which creates stress for us. For example, if we think someone or a situation is annoying, we will feel that discomfort in our mind and body. Awareness is our exit door beyond all this.